In the ever-evolving landscape of global geopolitics, where power is measured not only in diplomatic rhetoric, but in the steel and firepower of military arsenals, Italy's Centauro tank destroyer fleet stands as a symbol of both strategic foresight and contentious decision-making. As of July 2025, the Italian Army's Centauro program, encompassing the aging B1 Centauro and the cutting-edge Centauro II, is undergoing a transformative shift that reflects Italy's delicate balancing act between NATO obligations, domestic defense modernization, and controversial military aid to conflict zones like Ukraine. This fleet, once a cornerstone of Italy's rapid response capabilities, now navigates a complex terrain of technological upgrades, international commitments, and ethical debates, inspiring both pride and scrutiny as it shapes Italy's role on the world stage. The B1 Centauro, a wheeled tank destroyer introduced in 1991, has long been a hallmark of Italy's innovative approach to armored warfare. With its 105mm rifled gun and 8x8 configuration, the B1 was designed for agility and reconnaissance, capable of speeds up to 67 miles per hour and a range of nearly 500 miles. Its production run of 400 units served Italy well in conflicts from Somalia to Iraq, where it proved its mettle in urban combat, notably during the 2004 Battle of Nasiriyah. However, by 2024, Italy's active B1 fleet has dwindled to approximately 259 units, following the transfer of 141 vehicles to Jordan, some donated as aid and others modernized for export. The B1's lightweight armor, resistant to 14.5mm rounds with frontal protection up to 25mm or 30mm with add-ons, offers mobility but leaves it vulnerable to modern anti-tank weapons like javelins or Russian Kornets. This vulnerability has sparked heated debate, particularly as Italy has quietly begun transferring B1 Centauros to Ukraine, a move shrouded in secrecy consistent with Rome's discreet aid policy. As of May 2025, reports indicate these vehicles are in storage near Lviv, with Ukrainian crews training, likely in Italy, to operate them. The decision to send these aging platforms to a high-intensity conflict zone has ignited controversy, with critics arguing that their limited armor and wheeled design are ill-suited for Ukraine's muddy terrain and advanced threats, while supporters see it as a pragmatic contribution to Kyiv's fight for sovereignty. The transfer of B1 Centauros to Ukraine underscores a broader strategic pivot for Italy, one that balances alliance commitments with domestic defense priorities. The Italian government's reticence to publicly confirm these transfers reflects a political tightrope, supporting Ukraine against Russian aggression while avoiding domestic backlash over depleting national assets. The B1's role in Ukraine, if deployed, would likely mirror the French AMX-10RC, used for hit-and-run tactics and fire support, rather than frontline armored assaults. Yet, the risk of these vehicles becoming liabilities in Ukraine's grueling conditions has fueled criticism from military analysts who question whether Italy is offloading obsolete equipment under the guise of aid. This controversy is amplified by the broader context of Italy's military support to Ukraine, which includes M109L howitzers and SAMP-T air defense systems, signaling Rome's deepening involvement in NATO's collective defense strategy. For Italians, the transfer of B1 Centauros is both a point of pride, demonstrating solidarity with a nation under siege, and a source of unease, as it raises questions about the readiness of Italy's own forces in an increasingly volatile world. Amid this phase-down of the B1 Centauro, Italy is boldly investing in its successor, the Centauro II, a platform that embodies technological ambition and strategic resolve. The Italian Army has committed to acquiring 150 Centauro II units, with contracts signed in 2018, 10 units, 2020, 96 units, and June 2024, 28 units, totaling €605.49 million and including a decade of logistical support. Now fully operational in Italy's cavalry regiments, the Centauro II is a quantum leap forward, armed with a 120mm smoothbore gun with a 105mm option, and armor capable of withstanding 40mm APF-SDS rounds. Its 720 horsepower engine, advanced fire control systems, and H-drive technology enable speeds of 65 miles per hour and a range of 800 kilometers, while its all-digital architecture and Leonardo HitFact MK turret position it as a versatile asset for modern warfare. The Centauro II's integration into Italy's forces is not merely a replacement, but a statement of intent, a commitment to maintaining a cutting-edge military capable of addressing threats from national defense to peacekeeping missions. Its showcase at Eurocentauri 2022 and successful trials in Brazil, which ordered 98 units in 2025, underscore its global appeal and Italy's growing influence in defense exports. The Centauro II's development is not without its own controversies, however. The significant financial investment in a wheeled tank destroyer at a time when global conflicts increasingly favor drones and precision-guided munitions has sparked debate over whether Italy is prioritizing prestige over practicality. Critics argue that the funds allocated to the Centauro II could bolster other areas, such as cyber defense or unmanned systems, which are reshaping modern battlefields. Yet proponents counter that the Centauro II's mobility, firepower, and adaptability make it a critical asset for rapid deployment in scenarios ranging from NATO's eastern flank to African peacekeeping operations. Its enhanced anti-mine and NBC protection, coupled with network-centric capabilities, positions it as a bridge between traditional armored warfare and the demands of 21st century conflicts. The vehicle's export to Brazil, with potential for 123 additional units, further validates Italy's bet on the Centauro II as a cornerstone of its defense industry, inspiring confidence in a nation often overshadowed by larger NATO allies. Beyond the Centauro fleet itself, Italy's broader armored vehicle strategy adds another layer of complexity. The Centauro platform has spawned variants like the Freccia infantry fighting vehicle and a 155mm self-propelled howitzer introduced in 2013, capable of firing guided ammunition up to 60 kilometers. In July 2025, Leonardo began trials of a new 120mm or L55 gun for potential future Centauro variants, hinting at further evolution. These developments reflect Italy's ambition to maintain a versatile, multi-role armored capability. Yet they also invite scrutiny over resource allocation in a nation grappling with economic constraints. The Centauro program, both B1 and the II, encapsulates a broader narrative of Italy's military modernization, a quest for relevance in a world where power dynamics shift rapidly, tempered by the political and ethical dilemmas of arming allies in active conflicts. As Italy navigates this pivotal moment, the Centauro fleet stands as a testament to its resilience and adaptability. The B1 Centauro, though aging, carries the weight of Italy's commitment to global stability, even as its transfer to Ukraine sparks debate over strategic priorities. The Centauro II, meanwhile, heralds a new era of technological prowess, inspiring hope that Italy can assert itself as a formidable player in NATO and beyond. Yet, the controversies surrounding these decisions, whether to prioritize domestic defense or international solidarity, legacy systems, or futuristic platforms, underscore the challenges of wielding military power in a fractured world. For Italy, the Centauro fleet is more than a collection of vehicles. It is a symbol of a nation striving to reconcile its past achievements with its future ambitions, all while navigating the turbulent currents of global politics. In this endeavor, Italy's Centauro program is both a beacon of inspiration and a lightning rod for debate, shaping the nation's path in an uncertain era.